Okay, so for everybody that's here that doesn't know me or doesn't know what's going on, this is not a place for kids. We are adults, we are scrapping, we are crafting, we are clean mouthed and well behaved. And if you can't handle that, then you can leave or go hang out with, if you want, if you're young and want something more fun to hang out with, go see Crafty Witch. She does some really cool stuff. So. Oh, I didn't know that, Joe. Okay, thank you. That's apparently what was happening. Oh, you know what? I bet you I put the bracket that's holding the phone onto the button, and that's what caused it. Well, Becca, farts aren't bad words. It's not Wednesday, so we have to use our our nice language. Hey, baby. Yes, that's me, but I can't figure out how to get it to go the right way. Don't say anything embarrassing because there's people there. They can hear you. Everybody say hi to the hubs. Diane, you do not need to, or you do not know how to behave, so. Ah! What happened? There we go. Okay. It's just green green craft paint that I put some water in. My aversion of painty papers. I don't do fancy painty papers like y'all do. Sorry, I need to try this. Dana, that's green. Yeah, I wanted to still be able to see the cartoon, or not cartoon, but the coloring book images. Harley, dude will not stay out of my coffee. I still wanted to be able to see the images because I'm going to use them as background pages in the Christmas journals that I'm making. But I don't like just white pages, so Bonnie can't be good either. No, Di, you're correct. Snarky, sassy, and inappropriate are all those. I did not specify those. No. No, I did not. Shall there be waxed corners tonight? So yeah, I'm just actually finishing up. I've got one more page after this that I'm going to paint and then clean this mess up and try and build some pages for a journal. I do not like getting messy now. This is grossing me out. I ended up with paint on my pretty keyboard earlier. See my pretty keyboard, and there still is, there's green paint right there. I don't like messy stuff. I like paper. I can watch people get messy. I think that's why I like to watch like Juju and Dana and Beth. I haven't tried jelly plating yet, Dana. I don't have one of those. If you don't have a mess, you haven't done something right. Yes, Dana, you are neat when you craft. Your pages are neat. They're not messy like, sorry, Dana, but, or they're not messy like Becca's and Beth's pages. Yeah, no, their collages get way crazy. I can't do that either. Harley, go. Harley keeps trying to get over here into where I'm at, and I don't need a green cat. I I was trying to figure out what happened to my heat gun earlier. Can you see the little gold speckles all over it? Apparently I was splatting gold paint and ended up with gold speckles all over everything. Hey, Glitter. Harley! Does anybody else's cat drink coffee? See, Bonnie, that's me too. I don't do art journals. I'm not artistic. I can play with paper. I can do things with paper. I can paint a paper like this, like a kindergartner. Becca, I wish mine would. Dude keeps drinking my coffee, and the worst part is, it's got Bailey's in it. Kittens should not be drinking coffee, and they surely should not be having Bailey's. Yes, Juju, you make very messy art journals. Dana and I were having trouble with your journal yesterday, Juju. It was going every which way, and that was just, my mind could not handle it. My cat is a caffeinated alcoholic. No, Harley. That journal was crazy, Bonnie. She's tearing up bags and putting them all different ways, and they were sticking out all cattywampus, and I couldn't figure out what in God's name was going on. Harley, stop. Clean journals give you anxiety? See, this right here is giving me anxiety. But look at me today. Well, I don't like white pages. I can't handle white pages in my journals. Like, I won't put scrapbook paper in my journal that has a white background because I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. So and then I got my box from Debbie Epps, and it had this wonderfully yummy paper in it, and I'm looking at it and I'm going and feeling it, and I'm going, that's paint. All she did was paint that. I can do that. Although mine doesn't look as cool as Debbie's. Debbie's got all this stuff on hers, but someday I'll get there. Glitter, that's a very sweet hubby. I would say my hubby likes to enable, but when we were in Florida, not so much. We went to a thrift store. Hang on, gotta grab the... Cat's trying to destroy things. went to a thrift store, and his response with everything I picked up was, you know, you got to get that home. You know that's got to go in a suitcase. Yes, honey, I know. Oh, that could be, Nana. Does anybody know how Debbie does those? Does she dip them? I guess that would make sense. Look, Dana, big brushes do things faster. Sorry, not Dana. Dana, I'm sorry. I meant Becca. I keep saying the wrong name. Debbie does Dallas. Harley, go to bed. Debbie does Dallas. See, if you're young, you don't want to be here. That is a whole different live, huh, Nana? That's too funny. So my plan is to put these inside my, Harley, could you stop? Becca, just wait until your kittens get, to be a little bit older and they start trying to steal everything from you. No. Or chewing on it. Oh, did she, J-Mac? I missed that. Yeah, I was wondering because it looked like, it just looks like paint has run down, so that would make sense. That would be a whole lot of paint. That's funny, Bonnie. I have to like anchor stuff down all over the place because he's trying to steal my trying to steal all my lace. He's chewing on things. Glitter, I don't know why, but it wanted me to check that and make sure it was okay to put it up there. Pom-poms. Well, I know she uses Rit dye, but dye, this has it has a painty texture to it. It feels the same as my paper does, so I don't know if she's doing that too. Yeah, no, Harley, I think I made a mistake with letting him up on my table when he was little, because he now loves paper and he chews on everything. Absolutely everything. Dana, when I was younger, I had a dog that would steal clothes too, but the only thing the dog ever stole was underwear. And at the time, I was too young to wear crotchless underwear, so they ended up having to go in the trash. Is that an orange cat trait, Becca? Because my other orange cat didn't do stuff like that. Well, he did have a fetish for paper, but he never did the stuff like this one does. So does she just put it in like a tub with paint in it, dunk it in there, and then pull it out? Yeah, no, I agree with that, Becca. They do have, all of them share one brain cell. It's not that they each have one brain cell, it's that they all share one brain cell. Harley never gets the chance to have it, or at least not in the 9 months I've had him. Okay, thank God that messy mess is over. All right, toss those over to dry. I'm gonna clean this disaster up and then I will get my book out because I want to start figuring out my papers. You guys, that's about all the mess you're gonna see. So if you like seeing messy, sorry. So she has a pan, she puts the paint in there, paints it, and then adds another one on. Becca. Bonnie, was Fat Daddy your cat before? I use a cake pan, use old paint. Put water in bottles, shake and dump in pan. Dip pages and blue. Glitter, it's just craft, just regular old craft paint, acrylic paint that I put a lot of water in. I asked Juju last night how I would do painty papers. She was telling me, and then I said, well, I only have craft paint, and they're like, okay, water it down. And then I told her what I was gonna do, and she says, well, why aren't you just coloring them? Because I didn't want to color them. I'm lazy. I want to color the whole page at once. Okay. Hubs very kindly let me use one of his paintbrushes to do that. So I'm sorry, I didn't even say hi to everybody. Hey, Marty, Dana, Becca, Bonnie, Glitter. So Becca, I can do the, like, I don't mind doing the copy dye, but I don't want to go to the expense of buying all the other stuff when there's wonderful people like Jacqueline and Debbie Epps and other people like that that will do those pretty colored papers. Either Juju's internet's gone bad again or Juju's gone to bed. Okay, let's see if I can get this out of here without making too much of a problem. There we go. Oh, hi, Mom. Becca, John Brown, that's actually my mom. I need to show her how to change it so it has her name and not Dad's name. So you can call her Grandma. Who was it? Di called her Ginger Mom the other night, so she'll answer to anything. Yep, there's Di. Hi, Ginger Mom. Her name's Patty, if you want to call her by her name. Big Bad John. Mom, this is even a crazier batch than the other ones that were here, so sorry. All right, I will be right back. I need to go grab my other stuff. Oof. Those are Debbie Epps papers. Oh, man. Oh, good. I hate the time delay on this. We are fun, Mom. Oh, you got to meet the whole family tonight, didn't you? Hubs, Mom, this little dude that keeps sneaking up in the middle of my desk. I just noticed you could see my crazy pajamas. I'm gonna move that. You guys like my new background? Harley! Yes, there's my baby. He's not as small as Becca's. I don't know if he'll fit on the whole screen. Look at his markings. I love his markings on his side. Yes, this is the reason for Ginger Cat Lady, because I really like ginger kitties. He's got the prettiest markings. He was a lot lighter than this when we first got him too. Like his whole body was more this buff color. Any journal anybody gets from me is going to have pucker butt stamps all over it. He is happy. He's a spoiled little dude. Okay, so what I am working on is trying to figure out pages for my, well, I don't know where I put it. There's the back cover. I was showing it to Hubs earlier, now I can't find it. Oops, everything's falling on the floor. Well, I'm trying to work on a, no, I know. Did you hear him protesting? Oh! The black cat just tried to get him. You had a buff husband once. That's too funny. Oh, you subscribe to Die Tonight, Mom? You will know if you subscribe. She's got an Aussie accent. Oh, good Lord. Everything is falling on the floor here. Okay. So, what I've got so far is this. Sorry, Major crapped a lunch. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, Becca, I have heard Storm yelling at you before. So far I've got this. I've got the scrapbook paper. I'm going to sew this down. And then I was going to leave this, or just glue it here and then make this a pocket, and I didn't. So now I want to find something to put over top of that because that looks icky. So I want another page here, and then I've got, this is one of Jacqueline's papers. I need another page here. And then I've got this one. I want that one to be my, the middle of my signature. So I want another page in there too. So I think, oh, and then I want to put want to take the handle off, but I think, let's see, let's put that, let's put that here. Yeah, okay. Why am I turning the pages backwards? Why are you looking at things backwards? Am I? Because my camera's probably flipped the other way. I did this fast. We decided to come over here and hang out because Juju was having issues. Juju's had issues all day with her internet, so I threw it up here really quick and didn't get a chance, and then kept accidentally hanging my phone up, and apparently trying to call 911. Yeah, we've had interesting internet today, or issues today. Okay, I don't like how that pulled out of there. It's messy. So I am just going to, who did me? Oh, die. The internet police. Okay. Is that who owns Starlink? Yeah, that's what I just figured out, Becca. I'm a little slow, okay? There we go. Okay. So that will go there. And where's my glue? I want to glue this down and make a little flap. Or not flap, a little tuck. Oh, lovely green fingers. Look at that. That's a hot mess. Oh, and then I got glue on the page. So is Starlink, is that a satellite internet? Because that would totally be worth it. You would never have problems like that, like what Becca or what Juju's been having. Sorry if I say names wrong, it's Mom's fault. She does it all the time and it's rubbed off. Oh no, Marty, I'm sorry. I did not know that he owns Starlink. Is there anything he does not own? Yet. Is there a lot of equipment, like expensive equipment or something, Becca? Di, what's much better? That's not bad. Glitter. Okay. All my paper's on the other side of the room right now. See, here's my problem is all my paper is shorter than the book. And I don't mind putting short papers in, but I don't want them all to be shorter. Do I want that here or here? Let's put that here. And I think what I'll do, oh, I know what I'll do. I got it. Okay. I will make this one short here, long on one side and short on the other. Okay. Oh. And then yep, that was not straight. There we go. Okay. Yeah, but if it's satellite, would that make a difference? You wouldn't think that would make a difference being satellite because it's... Well, don't you have like satellite TV and stuff? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Di, that as long as the satellite can see the dish, then it doesn't really matter how hilly it is. I don't know that he's been diagnosed as autistic. I know he says he's autistic, but I'm not sure that he's actually been diagnosed. Oh yeah, that's a bummer, Nana. Oh, he was diagnosed. Okay, I didn't think he had been. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I want Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I want one more here. Oh, it does look like I'm going backwards, doesn't it? Good luck, die. Oh, Dana, I didn't know you're... Is that Gage that you were talking about? Okay. I had, contrary to what Becca says, I was a kindergarten teacher. And I'm amazed at how many kids were starting to come to school that were showing traits that, and I don't, yeah, it's crazy. Okay, I want, since that one's shorter, but do I want to put another one there? That's 2 short pages. Does that look okay like that with the 2 short pages? The pink stuff in the chicken McNuggets? Agent Pam teacher. Thank you, Mom. See, Becca thinks that I work... No, Becca thinks I'm a model. Juju thinks I work for the FBI. And Juju's convinced that I work for the FBI because, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he taught kindergarten. So, yeah, she's convinced. Oh, that's right. I forgot. And Marty works at a gentleman's club. Wasn't it gentleman's club modeling lingerie? Oh, wow, Dana, that must be tough. Juju. And Goldie is a hairstylist, yes. All right, do I put a longer page in between these two? I feel like that doesn't look right. Like I could take this. But then that's 2 painty papers next to each other. And Bonbon's Popo, yes she is. Bathroom attendant nurse. Who drinks 40s in the bathroom? That's too many painty papers together. I don't like that. Yes, Glitter, they're beer. It's a big, huge can of beer or a bottle of beer. Yeah, Becca, Harley does the same thing. He stole a big makeup brush thing I got, and has been walking around with that in his mouth. Or bounce to the 40 ounce. Okay, I need one more here. I don't know if I want to put that. Oh, I know what I have. Where did I put it? You just got a pop-up for Messy Palette? I'm not a beer drinker. I'll drink my Baileys in my coffee, but I'm not a beer drinker. I've got this, but then that's... okay. I'm moving this again. What are those, Dana? Is that milk and Baileys, or milk and Kahlua? Mimosas are good, yes. Me too, Becca. And I don't think it would quite taste the same with oat milk. Not quite the same. Okay, I need to cut that one down. Hey Mom, did you see my new backdrop for my table? Uh-oh. I don't know how to figure out half an inch on this thing because I don't know if this is inches or centimeters or what it is. Okay, we're not using that one. I'm kind of reading into that, Becca, that someone was you, since you had the black eye. That's funny. Ew, that's dirty. Okay, Becca, wait a minute. Was this pre or post injury? Because that would be even worse if it was post injury. In the woods, oh good Lord. Oops, why did I do that? Post for sure. Okay. Let's do it out that side. Oh, my stepdaughter has. I have. Although I was trying to sit on a toilet seat, so. My stepdaughter just celebrated her 14th or 15th year on the 12th. 11, 5, 5, 10. I just noticed I'm on top chat. How much have I missed? Dana. That's funny. Becca's pretty talented, you know, Juju. Are you sure she was drunk? Did she say that? Oh, she did. Okay. All right. Oh my God, Becca, that's horrible. Good Lord, Dana. Oh my goodness. I take it your husband was pretty drunk too, huh? So she was trying to be helpful, Becca, in the most unhelpful way. Oh my goodness. Okay, what do y'all think? Oh no, we can hang with you. I'm just not sure Mom can. Poor Mom. Notice how I'm staying quiet. Okay. Right? I'm not sure she's still there. I tried. Last time we heard from Mom was saying that I was a damn good teacher, and then I think it went downhill after that, so she might have left. Okay. I'll fill that later. She taught you better than to hang out with people like you? Stop hanging out with that Create girl. No, the other day she... Oh, there you are, Mom. Yes, I'm here just laughing. The other day she said you were a neat bunch of people, so that's pretty high coming from my mama. She doesn't use neat often. John is cool. Oh, Mama, we gotta change the thing. Okay, where's the other one? There it is. Okay. Good night, Bonnie. This one. And this one. Night glitter. Yes, I am, Dana. I do, I keep the 2 signatures exactly the way they are. And I've got the, I used my heat tool to take the strip off, and then I'll, okay, Mom, sounds good. What I'll do is I'll cut it in half and put half back on the back and half on the front, and then I've got fabric to cover the cardboard that'll go in between so that it's like, well, it'll look like that with a little golden strip on there. So, night, Marty. Sorry, Marty, hope your head gets better. Yeah, I've seen people that cut them here and then take them. I was watching somebody the other day. I don't remember who it was. I had to stop because it was driving me crazy. She cut the book, like cut the whole golden spine part off, and then took like 4 pages out of the entire thing, and that was all she was using out of the book, and was just like putting them in different places. And I'm like, no, that's not okay. Are you too bad, as bad as Juju? Is Charlotte your kitty? I want to use this, but my problem is I don't know if I want to use them sideways. I guess I could do it this way. and make a pocket, maybe. And then just trim down. I could trim down some of the red so they still have the cuteness there. Stupid. See, but now I've got another problem. If I do it this way, I have white. I don't like white. No, I didn't. Oh, that's hilarious. It corrects the most ridiculous things. Okay, where's inches? 8 1/4. Oops. Oh, come on. I would tell her to fold it, make a short side, trim top and bottom up, but she may need a pill. So wait a minute. Fold it, make a short side. Okay, Juju, fold it this way? Is that what you were saying? What makes sense to you, Becca, that I'd need a pill? Fold it, make a short side, trim top and bottom off. Oh, like I did with the other paper? But then you wouldn't, I guess I could use that as my middle one, huh? That would look cute as my middle signature. But now I gotta cut a 1/4 inch off of the other side because I already cut it off of that side. Dana, help. Okay, so you're saying fold it in half like that and then cut that part and that part off? Okay, well, I will make another one and see if I got what you're saying. But for now, this one can be in the middle of, where'd my signature go? I don't know, Juju. I don't know where they all went all of a sudden. Does this even go with this book? Okay, well, there's one way I can do it. Hey, Susan. We're over here watching me struggle. Juju trying to tell me to do things that I don't understand. Oh, there they are. They came back. Okay, Juju, I have more, so hang on a second. So, cut like that. I know, right? Okay, let me ask Dana. Dana, did that paper go with my book? Because Dana does things the way I do things. Okay, so cut like just above their heads and like where their feet, and take those off. Well, I would make it 8 inches because that's how tall the book is. So, okay. So let me cut here first. Okay. Okay. And then fold it in half. Fold it. Are you talking about fold it in half this way, Juju, or in half this way? Half so they're touching each other, or half so they're not touching each other? So they're not touching each other. So the way I just folded it, like that. Okay. And then oh, but she doesn't have a face. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little more, less than half, because otherwise the poor little girl don't have a face. There we go. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out too, Dana. Because see, for me, that works because you can see everybody. But I think what Juju's saying is to put it so that it's like this. Right, Juju? So that the little girl's on one side and then you turn it and little boy's over here like a couple pages later. Which that would work too. You just don't see them together. Is that what you were thinking, Juju? I know she's yelling at me. I know she's completely yelling at me like right now. I can hear her too. Pam! Yes, or... Yes, or... Mom, I don't think I have Rudolph. I need to get some music paper. Oh, Mama. Don't blame it on spell check. I have Mr. Grinch. We wish you a Merry Christmas up on the housetop. Santa Claus is coming to town. I do have Rudolph. Yay. Okay. We got to use him. Brenda, is it your morning? Where are you? Make it the same width of the page and have little boy on other side. Hi, Judah. So Brenda, are you waking up now, or are you just still up? Because it's 10:30 here, but I'm in California, so. All right, Juju, I don't know what you were talking about there. Hang on a second, let me go back up. Make it the same width of the page and have little boy on other side. I'm lost on that one, Juju. I'm sorry. Brenda hasn't been to bed. You're still awake. That's me, Brenda. There's times where I forget to go to bed, so yeah. Okay, Juju, let me see if I can figure this out. So you said make it the same width as the page, so like this, and then fold it so that it's here. And then that would put so that it was like that. Yes! She's yelling at me. I must have done it right. I have too, Brenda. I used to beg to stay up with my dad and watch horror movies. And then I worked swing shift for many years, and I loved working swing shift. And then I started teaching and did not like that. So, okay, well, this one's going to stay like this because it's been folded already. But now I have two different ways. So, Juju, I'll remember that other way because I'm doing 26 of these. So, night, Mama. Yes, there is a lot of laughing. Typically laughing at the person that's doing the live. I worked one graveyard position and oh my God, that was horrible. I was going to college at the same time, but I was in my 30s and that was just, yeah, that was way too much. Okay, I think Rudolph is going to go here. Did we lose Dana and everybody else? Or are they just being quiet? Juju, don't you gotta work tomorrow? Oh, there's Dana. I know Juju's a night owl. Three to 11 or 7. Three o'clock in the afternoon, not in the morning? You don't work in the morning? I'll leave that down there. Have deer poking over. Okay, there's that one. Where'd my pad of paper go? Well, I hate it when I hide, oh, there it is. When I hide stuff from myself. Nope, that's not it. go? Okay, well. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, is it right here? Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta find my paper. Okay, well that was easier than I thought. It's right here. Yes, it is, Judah. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It still is a little golden book. Was. It still is. It's just, it's being embellished. That's all. It's being embellished and beautified. Just Holly, are you talking to me? Maybe that one's cute. Aww. See, they have all these cute papers. Look at this. I love that one. And then I turn it over and it's tags. So, well, I guess those could be journaling spots, right? A bunch of journaling. No, I don't know. Leave it whole or cut it up? Same thing here. There we go. Whoops. Well, just Holly, if you're talking to me, thank you. I appreciate that. It was an LGD. It still technically is, right? I mean, it still has all of its stuffs. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get brave and use a vellum envelope. So Dana, you said you were going live tomorrow. What time? What do you make, Brenda? $4:30 in the afternoon or 4:30 in the morning? I'm playing musical paper cutters here. Okay, I was gonna say 4:30 in the morning. I'll have to stay up. Oh no, I'm sorry, Brenda. By choice or medical reasons, or, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just being nosy. Is Becca gonna try and go live with you for a little bit? This is true. Okay, that was a waste of even trying to cut it off. Yay, that'd be great. I miss watching you two ribbit each other. It's fun. And Beth just sits over there and behaves herself. Okay, that did not cut what I wanted. Oh no, Susan. When you feed them, they grow up, you know. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm hoping. I'm making like 26 or so of these books for Christmas, which is why I started now, so that I don't burn myself out, because I do want to sell them. How many kids do you have, Susan? Oh, I'm sorry, Brenda. Okay, this thing does not cut where I think it cuts. That's not nice. I don't know if I'm keeping this. This thing is annoying. I think you kind of got to do when you're doing it to sell, unless you're trying to do it as a living. It almost kind of has to be more of a hobby, don't you think? Just so that you don't end up burning out and don't want to do it just for fun anymore. Because I would be totally bummed if I didn't want to do this anymore. Although, well, I don't know. I used to scrapbook a lot. But then I stopped, and I think it was because I was back in a safe relationship and back in a safe place, and that was what used to make it so that I could escape by going to the scrapbook store and scrapping with my friends and stuff. And then I just stopped doing it after a while, so I got rid of all my stuff, and then a couple years later, now I'm junk journaling and having to buy everything over again. Oh, Dana, that's cool. We always had this running joke of one time at scrap camp, because we always went to camps and did it, then, you know, all weekend things. I miss doing those. Mama Juju, you scrapbooked? That is a shocker. You're going to one in August, Dana? That's cool. Junk scrapping. You know, actually, Mama Juju, my very first scrapbook was when I married my first husband. And it had, I mean, it had pictures of like our wedding and it had pictures of our honeymoon and stuff. But everything that was in there was like I'd get flyers and the little travel books and stuff from, we went to Hawaii. And so I would grab little stuff like that. And then that's what, you know, I would cut the words out and all that kind of stuff and make my pages that way. That was before scrapbooking was like fancy, you know. Yeah, they didn't buy the rights to it. People are weird about stuff like that sometimes. I don't understand. Okay. That way. Or that way. That way. Okay. Oh no. So, question. I have, if I take this off, it's going to stick to my paper, and I want to make that a tuck. Oh, I guess I can just put a strip over top of it right here and then just leave it, huh? Okay. Well, yeah, Dana, because it's a whole lot easier to do it that way, to make a bunch of them that are the same, because you can cut the mats for all of them at the same time. It makes it a whole lot easier. So that completely makes sense to do it that way. Where? There they are. What are you doing, cat? Brenda. You should try doing some prompts, Brenda. Just to kind of get into it more. Or start like doing glue books like what Juju does and stuff like that. Just the fun. When you're doing it trying to please people, and especially when they're asking to do custom, that gets to be too much. I don't know that I would want to do a custom order. I was thinking of doing it like having a base book, like calling this done, and then you could buy it so that it was quote unquote done, and then stick your own ephemera, decorate the pages however you wanted to. Or so that would be like one level, and then the next level up would be maybe like, you know, it would be like this, but then there would be some tags in there and just some simple, maybe a couple pockets here and there, but just simple things. And then the final level up would be like everything being done. And then just, you know, that way charging different levels depending, or different amounts depending on what was wanted. But then you can do what you want to do to it if you want to choose the lowest level and make it however you wanted to. Yeah, Dana, that's hard. I'm sorry. Juju, I don't know that your stuff is replicatable. I don't think that's a word, but I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think Juju's stuff is something that can be replicated. It's because you're one of a kind, Juju. don't know if I like that. Oh, what if I do it there? Yeah, it's too wide. Where? There. That's too narrow. Juju. I don't know. I love watching the stuff you do, Juju. I can't do it. I definitely cannot do some of the things you do. I would love to be able to, but I just don't. It's messy, and I can't get messy like that. Like, this is driving me crazy right now. And there's no paper towels, or no baby wipes right now, so, or not right here. So I'm having to live with it. Oh, that's the same length. Okay. Okay. 14.95. What, Brenda? $17.82. Are we just throwing out random numbers now, Juju? Juju ain't ever going to sleep. She's wound up. Yes, if you're counting, this is the third paper cutter I've gotten out tonight. I think that black one's going back. Kitty in a box. If there was an open one right now, he would be. $102.50? You know, I have a rotary cutter, and I actually still have it, that I actually liked, but I didn't like having a cutter and a separate scoreboard. So for Christmas, I asked for the one that has the scoreboard and the cutting thing, but I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of like Di was talking about with one of hers, where it's not intuitive where to cut, and that really bugs me. Whereas with my rotary one, I knew exactly where to cut. But none of the rotary ones are scoreboards, and I don't know, maybe I just need to bite the bullet and continue to have a separate one, but I did not get rid of my other one just in case. Because with my, the one with the scoreboard, if I want to cut off just a little tiny strip, I have to like get it so that the blade is in the middle and carefully pull it forward and then push it back. Otherwise it just crunches the paper up. Which is why I got the little black one, because I thought, okay, well, that'll cut 12 by 12s for me just fine. Harley, no thank you. But yeah, so I don't know. It's really frustrating. But this one's a cheapo one. I got it on Amazon. It was on sale. But it's not, this isn't a blade. It's just a piece of metal. I mean, I can, you know, and it doesn't line up the way I thought it should. I should have known when they expected me to put the handle on myself that it wasn't a very good one. So I figured I'd try it out a couple days and then return it if not and get something. I like the guillotine kind, but I just don't. I guess the other thing I don't like, well, and the other reason I didn't like my rotary one was because it is 12 by 12 and it doesn't fold up or anything. And that's what this other one is, 12 by 12, and it's just so big and clumpy. I don't remember what brand mine is. I think it's just that orange and cream colored one. Okay. It's hard to find a good cutter. Yell at me when you find one you like. No. What's on my other page? I don't remember. Yeah, I do, and that's the other thing too. That's my bar. Luckily, the one I have, you can take the bar out. It's a square. It's like a cube. And it pulls out and you can turn it. So you've got 4 times before you have to, but I don't know if they even make it anymore because I had that one so long ago. Okay, so I've got that one. I do not like that color. This is the one I'm hoping will look the best. Oh, wait a minute. I've heard the rotary one or the guillotine one, Dana? What do you think? Does that work? The rotary? Yeah, I think it's the same thing that I was talking about with the... Ooh, I can see it in the camera. That looks cute, huh? I think it's the same thing like Di was talking about and like what I was talking about too, that it doesn't intuitively cut where you think it would cut. Yes, it looks cute, Juju. Is that what you're saying yes for? Okay, well, I'm gluing it down, so... The little one does what, Juju? Sucks? Which is crazy. You think that he would make something that was worth it. Is Creative Memory still around, Dana? Harley? No, honey. Wonky trapezoids. my rotary one, it just got to the point where the groove was so deep that it was kind of hard to do anything with it. Plus, like I said, it's just so big, and I have myself in a very narrow space right here. I've got a whole IKEA table, but by the time I get everything surrounded, that surrounds me on here so that I can function, there's hardly any room. And like even that scoreboard one doesn't fit very well. A paper cutter? I don't know, Juju. Not sure on that one. This is why I love my Barely Arts. Look at that. You cannot see that glue. Well, the blades are replaceable. See, and Brenda, that's why I keep going back to thinking about the guillotine ones, because that's what I was a teacher for 25 years. That's what we had. And you could cut stacks of paper easily, but they just all seem so big. Okay. And then that. Yay, I'm so excited about this. Hang on, let me show you. And now I've got a cute little tuck. Yay! Yes, I know I'm a dork. Dana, is Creative Memory still in business? Thank you, Juju, for yaying with me, so I'm not a dork by myself. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, there's that one done. 1, 2, 3. Did I lose a page? No, I don't think so. Yes, okay. I didn't know they were still around. I had, when I retired, there was a teacher. Hey, Ghosty. Good night. Sleep tight. When I retired, there was a male teacher that had retired a year and a half before me, but he had come back and was doing a lot of sub jobs and stuff. And his wife and him, or he and his wife, that was really good English. There's my cover. He shows up at work one day with this tub that was huge. And it was all full of creative memory stuff. Like tons of creative memory stuff. So I've got, but a lot of it wasn't my style, because a lot of it was the old style creative memory stuff, But I have a bunch of journaling cards that I made a bunch of things out of, and I grabbed some papers and stuff like that, but there wasn't much else. Unfortunately, there was no paper cutter. There was a circle cutter. I love those. I always wanted one of those circle cutters. And I think a rectangle cutter or something like that. No, triangle cutter, something like that. It was something weird. But there was a ton of stuff in there. What did I miss that's scary? Then it got a mind of its own, dropped without warning, and it had 3 grands, 12, 10, and 3. It wasn't safe. Oh God, no. That's not safe at all. Oh gosh! Yikes is right. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Hi, Lori. They're playing musical lives, huh? Okay. I had some other paper here that I was going to use, and now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Do not want that one with that one. I don't know about this green. See, I have to be matchy-matchy, and this is killing me. Because it's not the right color green. Although that doesn't go too bad with that. Okay. That one can go there. But he needs a snip off of him. Brings out Santa's gloves. Back here. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. That works then. Juju says it works. See, Juju, you're gonna get me out of my, having to make sure everything is the same, matches perfectly. Because I watch people put things together that I'm like, oh God, no, don't do that. And then it's like, oh no, that actually looks really good together. But in my head, it was like, no, that color doesn't go. Did Becca go to bed on us? I know this isn't too exciting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can Crusher. That's awesome. I would imagine that they're too fat to go into the newer Sizzix. Because those are pretty sturdy dies. No, Juju, you're not weird, because that's why I watch too. That's why I watch, like, you and Di and PNM and a bunch of other Becca, Brenda, Becca, Dana, Beth, all, you know, everybody like that does things that I don't, because it's fun watching it and seeing how you guys think and how you put things together and in ways that I would have never thought to do. Okay, leave it white or paint it? Or cover it? Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. I know what I'll do. If I can remember where I put it. Be right back. Oof. Okay. Well, it's a good thing Marty's not here anymore. I need to put the cover on my, or put the pin back in my glue. Don't ask you what question. Oh. leave it white, paint it. That is a hard question for you, isn't it, Juju? Okay, I have a ton of stencils, but I don't think I have any that has just a pattern that doesn't have like words and stuff. I've got snowflakes. Well, hello, kitty boy. No. Come on. Oh, no. Hi. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have... You're proud of me? Why? I don't want to make you cry, Juju. No crying. No crying, Juju. No crying. What if I did that one in random places? That would look cool, right? That's Harley that I just tossed on the floor. He's 9 months old and he's sweet when he's asleep. I've got holly leaves, but I think I'll do this one. I like the pattern on that one. Juju's wanting to cry. Good night, Judah. I have gone that route before, Juju. I have done that one before. It's a little less scary for me. Although I need to put something down so I don't get my new pretty background all messed up. Where's my mat? Matty Matterson, where are you? I don't know. Okay. I guess we use the ugly green one. Oh, hi, kitty. No copy. And see, it's not going to be too messy, Juju, because I got this. You get a new table cover too? This one's a little bit bigger than the wood panels are a little bit bigger than I wanted. And it's a fabric. It was huge, and I cut it so that it fit on my table, but now I've got a whole nother one so that when this one gets all trashed, then I can reuse it. So, yay. All right, one of these was not poked out all the way. I had another ginger kitty that was I had him for 17 years, and he was diabetic, and then he it just got to the point where he was not doing good, so I had to put him down, which was the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. Oops, I did not mean to go that crazy right there. Okay. Like my poor husband, he's like, I don't even know what to do for you right now, because I was so distraught, and got this guy because the hole in my heart was so huge and it hurt so bad. Am I doing okay, Juju? Oops. Yay, Juju says I'm doing great. I think we lost Becca and Dana. That looks cool. I love how much they purr. He was, mine was 17. He had diabetes. He had IBD. They thought he might have had a stroke at some point because he was all of a sudden like sitting sideways and would have troubles walking every once in a while, and I would give him fluids and stuff, but the last time, like, for some reason it seemed like that when I give him fluids it would make it so that he would be able to stand up and walk again, but then the last time it just didn't work, and so I decided it was time to let him go. All right, Drew, what do you think? Did I do you good, Juju? Or not do you good, do you proud? Okay, I don't know where I put the rest of my book. It's probably right in front of me. I really don't know where I put it. Oh. All right, Pamela. There it is. Found it. Okay. Perfect. So that can go back in here. And should I sew that or just glue it? That is crooked E. Crookedy, crookedy, crook. There we go. Barnum and Bailey. That's cute. So we had, there was a cat that showed up in front of my house one day that was like skeletal. She was so emaciated, it was horrible. And we took her in and we had her teeth pulled, because that was what the problem was. She couldn't eat because her teeth were hurting. And then ended up having to put my other male ginger down, and then got this male ginger. And at just after Christmas. I think it was in January sometime. I look out the window by the front door, and there's a black cat and a ginger cat laying on the sidewalk. And I told my husband, I said, somebody put the word out that we adopt black cats and ginger cats. And they were just showing up at our porch. Never showed up again. It was just that one day. But both of them sitting there. It was pretty funny. Okay, what else do I want to stick in here? I've got music. I need what? I need red. Wait, where's this? Debbie sent me some really cool. Some really cool papers. Where'd they go? Those are the red ones. They had some really fun designs on them. I thought I stuck them in this batch. No. There's these, but oh yeah. Yeah. How about that, Juju? Is that good? Oh. My black cat's really sweet. She's got an attitude, but she's sweet. Juju, are you laughing at my... Oh, yeah. Oh. See, it was the second O. Oh my goodness. Okay, how? See, it's gonna have to go in the right spot. And how did that purple and blue get in there? I don't know, Juju. You can put it there. The elf has purple in his hat. That just seems too dark, though, for this. Oh, Juju, you know me too well already. See, that one's got pink in it. See, I could make that work better, I think. It's, you know what I think it is on the inside of that other one? It's just really dark. I love the grunge, but that's, I think, a little bit too much grunge because this book isn't that dark. But I think I can make this work because we do have pink. See? Oh, Juju. What about there? Oh, yeah. That'll work, right? Because there's pink there, and there's pink there. Well, that's a lot of cats, Brenda. My husband's freaking out that we have two. But my husband, oops, my husband also is not, quote unquote, not a, oh, this one's a long one too. He's not a cat person, supposedly. So, okay, hang on a second here. So yeah, so he, 2 cats was way more than he ever wanted to have, but he loves our little orange kitties, who is currently asleep on the back of my chair. It's an office chair. And he's asleep on that little thin part. Okay. My thought is to fold that so it's a flap. But then I've got this problem where we're way too tall. Cut it or fold it? Yeah, exactly, Juju. And the black one, oh my God. The black one totally adopted him. It's freaking hilarious. Like, he'll sit in his chair, in his lounger out there watching TV, and the black one curls up on his lap, and he just sits there and pets it and lets it lay there. And I'm like, oh yeah, you really don't like cats, do you? Dilemma. That's not going to look cute with that, though. So that needs to go somewhere else. Okay, if I fold this, and I can make a flap that way. Fold side, tucks, cut top extra up. That's what I was thinking too, Juju. And just make the tucks and then not do a pocket on the bottom. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reading my mind, girl. Ooh. Okay. 8 inches. Now I've got some fun paper to use. It says there's 4 watching, but there's only 2 chatting. That means 2 people have fallen asleep. Okay, this is supposed to be 8 inches. And it's not. It must be 8 and, or 7 and 7/8. I do love Kathleen. She is incredible. I need to go and look at some of her books and see. Again, I've watched a lot of her stuff, and I did actually. You know how she talks about her little pouch of pockets? I did actually start a little pouch of pockets, or like her little template things that she takes out and puts inside books. I did start one of those. Honestly, I'm so new at this that it's sometimes scary for me. I'm afraid I'm going to do something wrong. Okay. Make the tucks so they're on the back. And that's on the inside. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Then that. Let's put this here. Is that okay? Those reds are different. There is no wrong. See, and that's what I'm trying, Juju. Trying hard on that one. Nope. Oh, that can go there, I think. Can that go? Ew. I think that is wrong, Juju. You said there is no wrong, but I think that might be wrong. Yeah, even looking on the camera, it's not right. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with that. That green paper is going away. But I do have this green paper. Better? Okay. Oops. Whoop, did I miss a page? There we go, missed a page. Look, it goes with his nose. Cute. See, that goes perfect.